Hello, hi Nesty. Hello, everybody. It's been so damn long. It's been a while. It's been a good chunk of time since the last stream. Last time I streamed, I was an idiot because I, for some reason, didn't realize it was literally like just about to storm at the time. Isn't that just fantastic? Isn't that just great? Yeah, hello everybody. Hi, Nesty. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Almost forgot to turn down the BGM. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, I tried a different angle for my microphone to see if, like, maybe I can give you a little bit better access. Little did I know, with this big old clunky shock mount, like, I didn't realize I could probably turn it sideways to be able to get it out of the most of the way out of the way. And I think it works. But yeah, we're just gonna, as usual, we're just gonna pooter about on the interwebs, talk about things, watch things, talk, jabber on. I've really got very little plans today, like for this stream. Maybe I'll play a game or two, maybe. Yeah, I don't have any plans. This is just gonna be one of them days, you know. I don't have the brain power to be really doing much today because I did not get the best sleep last night, and as a result, my brain is kind of dragging itself a little bit. I mean, I did take a nap, but that only helps so much compared to like a full-on sleep. And I inherited my grandfather's insomnia to an extent. Yeah. Apparently it is now technically genetic. That kind of funny. And before anybody asks, if you're wondering what the hell the stuff is on my face, it's called eczema. And unfortunately, as far as anybody is aware, it is a permanent skin condition. Which sucks. Thankfully, I do take a cream for it, so like, it's nowhere near as bad as it was the last time it was mentioned. Somebody mentioned it the last active stream I did. And it did not look fantastic. It looked pretty bad. I'd say this is actually fairly tame compared to how it was that last stream. It's one of them things where like it goes up and it goes down. It flares, a lot like acne, or I guess a lot like acne. I guess it flares, it goes up and it goes down. But unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, it's there to stay. I don't know how I got it, why I got it, but I got it. Aren't I just fucking... Aren't I just lucky? Yeah. Good morning. Afternoon. I said morning. Good afternoon. I should have said that from the start. But I say morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. To everybody having yourselves a decent day. Usually I plan these streams for something like 9 a.m. or 6 p.m. Sometime after 6 p.m. But I'm kind of bored. So I figured I'd just hop on and say and do some random stuff. Man. And that's something. So let's see what we're gonna do today. Give me a second. There we go. It'd be great if I could, like, I don't know, block out the visibility. I could if I use browser source, but as far as I'm aware, like with browser source, don't make everything look fantastic. You know what? Screw it. One moment. Let me do this. Got to, yeah, give me a second. Give me a second, everybody. I don't know why I removed the damn that. Then go over to window, go to window capture, existing window capture 2. Bring this down, then here, and then over here to Opera. Okay. Then I shrink it, or I grow it to 2. Tech mode said, "What's up?" What's up, man? There you go. Now you got it. Now you can see. Now you can see it. Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's mode? So yeah, today's the day. Today is a day. Fate worse than death. The process of making friends with a wolf spider. Ooh. Also, let me make sure get that muted, and then yeah, it should be able to capture the audio for it now too. Okay. Yeah. So this looks interesting. The process of making friends with a wolf spider.
Just look at those big ol' eyes. Wolf spiders might be big, creepy spiders at first glance, but they're actually super smart. And to prove it, I'm gonna make friends with a giant wolf spider.
Every day, we're surrounded by a secret world that most of us never see. Unusual creatures living out their weird, creepy, crawly lives right under our noses. I'm Spencer Hoffman, and it's my life's mission to uncover the secrets of this hidden world, one creature at a time. And let me tell you, wolf spiders are one of the biggest and most striking of the secret world's denizens. Between their immense size, shocking speed, and venomous fangs, tons of people around the world
don't try this yourself at home. Seriously, don't. Do you understand me? Seriously, don't try this at home. I know some of you are probably dumb enough to do this, to try it and attempt this. Don't. I'm telling you, don't. I know who you are. I know you'd be perfectly willing to do stupid shit like trying to befriend a wolf spider. Don't. It's likely this person's a trained professional. Just don't.
See this spider and feel nothing but fear. Maybe that's why you clicked on this video. I'll admit, at first glance, these spiders can be pretty freaky, but if you'll give me the chance, I want us to take a closer look at these fascinating creatures together, and maybe, just maybe, we'll see that on the other side of fear, the world of the wolf spider is a rich and fascinating place. In order to do that, we're gonna have to find a wolf spider first, and one of the best ways to do that is by flipping cover in the right kind of
I'm telling you, this guy's more than likely a trained professional, you know, despite the way he outwardly looks.
Come look at this. What is it? That thing's obnoxiously big. Oh my
That is huge.
Oh my goodness. I was like, it took me a second to even register what the heck that even was.
Look at that.
Here, I'll hold this log for you like that.
Under here too.
That thing's a monster.
Oh, look, and it just got in the capsule all easy, like.
Oh my god.
Is
I've seen some comments
huge.
asking me, Spencer, how do you handle these spiders without getting bitten? And I think today I want to actually do a bit more of an in-depth demonstration.
Don't do
How I
that.
actually read these spiders' behavior. Instead of putting her directly on my hand, I'll show you how I'd pick a spider up off the ground. This is a totally wild spider. We just flipped her under that log. Big female Carolina wolf spider. These are spiders that can actually be reasoned with. So you see I'm really rough. She'll jump away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gently just sort of poke her onto my hand. And just like that, here she is.
Look at
Don't
that.
do
Now
this.
she's in my hand. There are a few things I need to do to earn
As
her
I
trust.
said, he's
I'm not worried about her
like,
fighting.
chances are
Most
he's a
spiders don't
professional.
wanna
He's
waste their
done this
venom
many
on something
times
that isn't
before on his
food,
own.
and it takes
Or
a
like in
lot
professional
for a wolf spider
settings.
to actually want to bite. What I'm more worried about is her launching off and disappearing into the forest. These spiders can be lightning fast, and if startled, can vanish in an instant. I need to keep calm.
Oh,
and
yeah,
still,
the, like-
be nothing more than an.
Here's something interesting about spiders you probably didn't know. Unlike humans or most mammals, spiders' legs don't function the same way like most mammals do. Instead, spiders' legs sort of act like a spring. So, like, there's a little bit of, like, might be a little bit of blood in their legs, but, like, for the most part, their legs are just tendons. That's really all there is. They're spring loaded to an extent. Yeah, they can move them around individually a little bit, but for the most part, like, their legs are just mostly just spring loaded, sort of like pistons. That's also kind of the reason why they're able to, like, skitter the way they do. It's like, for every motion, they're basically moving piston-like muscles and tendons. Unlike where we mammals are, like, it's more like where our brains are puppeting our bodies to an extent. Theirs are more like it's hard to explain. It's tricky to explain it.
Extension
But
of
yeah,
her
there's
environment,
work
a surface for
by,
her to sit
like-
on, not a predator carrying her off. If I do this well, she'll stay still, so we can actually take a better look
like
at her
pistons,
and
I
figure out
guess.
what makes these spiders tick.
Just take a look at this arachnid for a second. Absolutely breathtaking. Out in Arizona, I've seen Carolina wolf spiders, and they're really tan and orange. This is like a dark bluish gray. Really, really awesome. And while that might be like creepy looking or like a, scary, dark, gothic spider to some people, it's actually a coloration that gives them really good camouflage in these kind of scrubby environments. Lots of lichens and cooler colored gray bark. That's the kind of environment she's calling home. It's advantageous to look a lot like your surroundings, or at least to have that kind of modeling, not to look like a spider, so that things that would like to eat you can't find you. This is probably like the apex predator of the invertebrate world out here. I don't know that there's any invertebrates that could take this down. These are fast, strong spiders, armed with those pretty
If that
big
spider
fangs
bites
that have a
him,
pretty
he's gonna be
solid
in
neurotoxic
pain.
venom. Wouldn't do anything to you or me, but it does quickly subdue their prey.
Once she's calmed down, I can start handling her a little more, letting her walk over my hands. At this point, there's very little danger of her biting or jumping away. Funny enough, it's not the bite that most people are afraid of. With spiders and other creepy crawlies, it's their appearance and their strange movements that freak us out, because they seem unpredictable. But if we take a closer look, their little faces can actually be kind of endearing. Their big ol' eyes and huge chelicerae almost look like a sad or dorky face, and it makes them out to be really cute.
Their eyes are really special. I often say that their way that animal
I
looks
only
can give you
apply that to
clues as
jumping
their
spiders.
biology. If you see big eyes, you can probably bet that vision is a big part of their behavior, and wolf spiders are visual hunters. They have pretty darn good vision, almost as good as a cat in some species. And what's crazy is different times of year, their vision actually adapts. So now that it's getting into fall and some of the leaves are starting to brown and fall, they can actually see a different spectrum of light than in the spring and summer when it's very green and lush. And they use that to discern what's
Here's the question I'd love to ask. How do people figure this out? How do people figure, how do they where are they getting this information from? I'm not a professional, okay? I'm not a scientist. I'm just a dude Where do they get this information from? How do they figure out what kinds of light these spiders can see? I don't know. I don't know. That's something I'd love to know though.
What's prey and what's just plants in their environment. Really interesting. We don't see biology like that in like humans or anything. What's crazy about these spiders also is they're actually fairly intelligent. We oftentimes give a lot of the credit to the jumping spiders, but oh, you're okay. You're okay. Hi. Look at that. That wind startled her a little bit, but as you can see, even though she's startled, totally calm. Now, usually I would cut that out when she jumps off, but I wanted to show you that even if they jump, even if they run, wolf spiders, like I said, they can be reasoned with. They're intelligent. They have a little bit of problem-solving intelligence.
Unless you're their size, then they'll go straight for the neck.
And they need that to be able to hunt prey on the forest floor. For you or me, traversing this is pretty easy. It's flat, just leaves and stuff. But when you're less than an inch tall, these leaves become all kinds of jagged mountains that this animal has to hunt its prey on. It has to be able to calculate the routes that its prey is taking and then figure out ways to go around and intercept it. Absolutely amazing. Their intelligence is exactly why I'm able to earn this spider's trust. Most spiders are very simple, responding to basic stimuli and nothing more, but wolf spiders can actually problem solve and size up situations. Since I've proven that I'm not a predator trying to eat her, she's content to sit and hang out for a bit, allowing us to take a closer look at her and discover some secrets that most people wouldn't get a chance to see. A spider this size is super awesome because it literally is like wandering spider size.
Despite the colors, that's very pretty.
Out in the tropics, and they don't get much bigger than this one right here. And what's also kind of crazy is look at the underside of her legs. They have those striping just like the Brazilian wandering spider, so you can really see how these different lineages are related. But just like any other wolf spider, she is beautiful and she is calm.
She is beautiful.
Even give her a little pet here. Look at that. I'd be asking Spencer, is that a dangerous maneuver right there? No. See, she's giving me absolutely no indication that she would want to do me any harm. One other thing that blasts me a lot is like, are spiders...
Okay, people, I'm going to say this. People are not smart. I'm not smart. My mother likes to say I'm smart. I'm not smart. I'm not a very smart person. But I do like to think to an extent that I'm wise. You don't have to attack a spider. You don't have to squash a spider. But unless it's something like one of them teeny tiny little bitty like jumping spiders, the general rule of thumb is to either leave it alone or somehow coax it into a container so you can move it. If you have a spider in your home, you can coax it into a container, then move it outside. But unless you know that spider, unless that spider is your spider, you've had that spider since it hatched, you've trained that spider, leave it the hell alone. Don't do what this guy is doing. He's saying, yes, oh, spiders are calm and nice and all that, yes. Problem is, we humans are clumsy. We are very clumsy creatures. That is like this. That is why even if the spider's the most calm, we can do something to suddenly scare it and it will bite us. A rule of thumb is that unless you're moving the spider out to a different location, you leave the spider the hell alone. Yeah. But yeah, there's my 2 cents.
Slimy? Are they itchy? What do they feel like when they're walking on you? And honestly, this one has weight to it. Like, Florida doesn't have tarantulas, but this might as well be the stand-in for tarantulas in Florida. It's a beefy, heavy spider, probably eating really well out here. We've seen lots and lots of little invertebrates under the logs. But they actually aren't slimy or itchy at all. They're actually quite soft. Very soft and velvety to the touch. I don't want to push too hard on her because that'll scare her and stress her out. And look how well behaved she's being. We don't want to be mean to her. You know, she wants to do us no harm, so let's not do any harm to her.
I think at this point the spider might be wanting down
really
though.
Key to their biology as well, because those hairs that line their body, it's not just to be soft so we can pet them. This isn't something that you'd want to keep as a pet unless you're experienced. You know, this is a wild animal that wants to get back in the wild. But those
it's about time he said something like that.
Spider's nervous system. which is really, really neat. They actually extend inside the spider's exoskeleton and help give her information about her world. The only thing she wants to do is to get back out into this environment, to go.
Right, that's another topic. Unlike us humans whose hair, you can probably, like, the way our hair works is, despite connecting to our skin, which we can generally feel fairly decently, our hair is kind of redundant compared to most animals' hair. Yeah, it might keep us a tiny bit warm, but it doesn't really help that much anymore. Since we, like, evolved past the more simian stages of our species lifespan. Spiders' hair goes into their bodies and it functions way more than even any normal mammals would. It doesn't just insulate them. It allows them to sense temperature. It allows them to sense vibration. Let's say, I don't know, one of us humans starts stomping around their location. They can feel that. It also helps them with not getting stuck in their own webs. Oddly enough. But generally, it's mostly for sensing prey, sensing predators, and being able to sense general, like, temperature. They're able to sense, like, wind and heat and cold. Even if it's like, even if they're kind of protected from those temperatures a little bit, it helps them detect their environment outside of what their eyes can tell them.
So probably hide under a log again to wait for nightfall, when she'd emerge and use those huge eyes to search for all kinds of amazing little invertebrates on the forest floor. But since we've calmed her down, she's in no rush to escape and is actually under very little stress at this point. If I was gonna hurt her, I would have done so by now, and she no longer sees me as a threat. By simply remaining calm,
that's awesome,
and being an extension of her environment.
That's awesome. This is by My Wild Backyard. If you want to see more of this, you can wait, it's pretty much already at the end. If you want to see more of their stuff, go check out My Wild Backyard. They actually managed to get themselves a verified mark. Awesome. So yeah, spiders are cute, but you'll never find me owning a spider. I mean, for as long as I live in my apartment, you'll never find me owning any pet, but still cute. Cute. Cute little things. Man. Oh yeah, they're coming out with a Subnautica 2. Alien Isolation Iceberg. Nah, that was a year ago. I try to only watch stuff that's like right about a month or two old, if I haven't seen it yet. Because, like, at that point, at past the year mark, everything's pretty much probably irrelevant at that point. But I generally just avoid it. Maid Cafe, just a Maid Cafe by Tenma. Not terrible. Leaflet and Asari. They're getting pretty popular at this point.
Wait, what's going on? Dude, apparently, like, something happened with Chibi, and there's, like, the FBI is involved.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. So I think people are, like, trying to SWAT him or something again. I don't know. Wait, hold on. FBI is involved. Okay, so he made a video. Do you want to watch his video? He posted like 2 hours ago.
If you want, I'm down. I'm down to. You want to react to it, like, right now?
Yeah, we can react to it.
Whatever.
I'm done.
This is the Chibi reviews video. It's like breaking news. It's like just dropped 2 hours ago. He did post on over on X. He posted, "The FBI is now involved. Stop fucking with me. Right now I'm safe and will be talking to the FBI and the police. Anyways, love you all." And this is the video that he posted.
Oh, he's getting swatted.
Right, let's play the video. All right.
Whoever does this are pieces of garbage. Swatters are pieces of garbage. Swatters are pieces of human filth. I'll say this now. Squatters, they don't realize the damage that they do. What the squatters' behavior is disgusting. It is putrid, vile, damn behavior. I don't get it. I don't understand it. What is wrong with people that do this? Like, they'll literally go, like, and they'll ruin people's livelihoods, their lives. I've heard of people online who've gone through 6, 7, 8, 20, 30 swatting incidents. This will happen so much that at that point, the local precinct will literally set their name up on a list for just check up on them. If they get a swatting incident, go knock on their door, see if they're okay. Screw off. Do what's important. Because this stuff, this swatting takes away from needed resources from the police station. Because you may not know this, but a police station not only has a budget, but they also have a timeline. Every single case they have to do has a limit. There's a time limit on every single case they got to do, even if it's something minor like a traffic ticket. Every little thing has something they like. Whenever something happens, you're taking away resources from what could be more important. Like someone who's about to jump off the top of a building, or someone that broke into a grocery store. By you swatting somebody online, you are taking resources away from possibly important situations because someone had to go and check on the SWAT. They had to send people over to the false tip. And not a lot of the time, first time swatting incidents ends up with someone's door getting broken, ends up with having guns pointed at your face. That's not funny. That is not funny. That is not okay. Swatting somebody is the dumbest thing you can do also, because unless you have a VPN, which let's just say this, chances are VPN's not going to help you in this situation, they're going to find your IP address. They're going to find your IP address, they're going to track your IP address, and then your ass is getting arrested. Because the last thing, one of the major things you should never do is to give the cops a reason to having to divert like resources and personnel to something as stupid as reporting someone to their precinct, lying to the cop police, saying that someone was doing something bad when they weren't, when all they did was probably beat you in a game of Halo or Call of fucking Duty. People like to laugh at that shit. I don't get it. I will never get it. I don't understand it. But people do this shit, and it's stupid. It's absolutely fucking stupid, and I'll never understand it. And I'll never understand the logic. I ran over. That's probably a little serious, but like,
think about how much I am
PSA, I needed to get out that PSA there.
And especially over these last few months. I honestly don't think I can ever repay you guys for the amount of love and support you have shown me. I think every single day I will be trying my best to make sure I can live up to your guys' expectations, because you guys have legitimately been one of the most shining bright lights in my life, and one of the big driving forces that even allows me to still be here right now, even being able to talk with you guys. To all those through the screen right now that has like given me support either through comments or the silent watchers, people that either, let's say, leave a like on the video or just give a view, I appreciate all of you. You guys have legitimately been individuals out there, right?
Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd I sit my phone? Oh, like, I don't know when I'm going to be getting a call or anything. So, like, I kind of got confused
Now
there.
I'm addressing all of you individually. That
I don't want to end up
has
missing a call from my mother or anything.
put a smile on my face. In the darkest moments, in the darkest times, you guys in particular have been the individuals that have really
Oh, have you guys called your mother lately? If you haven't, I would recommend you do. You never know when you're not going to be able to again, so give your mother a call. Ask how her day's been. Ask if she's been taking care of herself, you know? Ask her about anything she's been doing. No? Have a conversation with your mother. You should do that. That'd be a good little thing for you to do. It's healthy. I mean, unless your mother's like an absolute piece of garbage. Ah, don't move that. Don't move that. Move the text chat. I have no idea who said. Someone said something in the text chat. The boss said, "Yup." Yup. Hello, the boss. Hello, welcome. I just moved the chat because I felt like I needed to do that. There you go. Now that should be better. That should be better. Maybe I can make it a little bit smaller. Yeah. I'm trying to get it to snap. There you go. Now it should snap to the screen. There you go. Welcome, the boss, to my random rambling garbage. I'm just watching YouTube. I'm watching a bunch of YouTube videos.
To push on.
This is a video about Leaflet and Asari. Like it's basically videoception. I'm watching a video of a bunch of people watching a video
Forward,
of,
so to speak,
chibi reviews.
You know, over these last few months, I've done, to be completely blunt, I've done a lot of soul searching. I've thought about it, and there was moments where I was about to break, be done. Like, there was a moment, to be completely blunt, rip off the Band-Aid. There was a moment back in February where I was so close to just quitting social media, quitting YouTube, being done. And the reason why is because of just all of the overwhelming negative emotions I had at the time. And it wasn't because
okay, so I've been doing YouTube for pretty much exactly 10 years now. I know, tiny channel, been going on for so damn long. That's incredible. This is my hobby for the most part. My thing is, this is like my only hobby that I really get into. I like doing YouTube because I consider it fun. Unfortunately, people can ruin that. People, I talked to, for those of you that just now came in, Chibi was getting swatted a lot, apparently, this year. People kept sending people to their home, sending the police to their home for no reason but to make their life a living hell. And I'm just like, I don't get it. I'll never get it. But like, apparently it's been making him, giving him doubts about continuing on being a YouTuber. The way I see it is like, it shouldn't do that. People do it for some reason. I don't get it. People are just spiteful, I guess. Yeah. I don't like it. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating knowing that people are like, they're basically torturing this guy. People are like, I don't. It's so annoying and frustrating knowing people will just torture a person for no reason. And that's basically what swatting is. You're torturing a person by literally having the police sent to their home for no reason, except because for some reason they find it funny. I'll never understand it. But yeah, that was Leaflet Nasari watching Chibi review. Tenma's motherly nature is strong for Diana in Pragmata. Yeah. Also a bunch of like Ocarina of Time anime, Unreal Engine 5. Oh, that was 5 months ago. Pretty sure recycling isn't real. It's interesting. You can break Dark Souls 1 using the Gravelord sword. Not really. I've used the Gravelord Greatsword before. Even at full upgrade, it's really not the best weapon to be using. Mostly because its moveset is super slow. Its moveset is so slow. I'm not gonna watch no politics. Not gonna watch no politics. This is my beginning. Why? This is not Resident Evil. Why is he fat? I don't know. Maybe other zombies started coming into the place and he ate them. Who knows?
Evil movie trailer.
Hello?
Here we have the
It did kind of look like ass, didn't it?
I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Guys, just for reference, this is a random guy from the POV of a random person during the outbreak of the T virus at the night that it happened in Raccoon City, just for context. Here we go, Sony Columbia,
Hello?
okay. Production studios, I like Constantine. Oh, by the way, this is from the director who created Weapons and Barbarians. This is what you're gonna see right now.
I never watched those movies. I've never heard of those movies. The fuck is he talking about? You sound like complete nobodies to me.
Here comes Barbarians. Yeah. And by the way, guys, I gotta say, I think based off of my first watch of this trailer, it's gonna be really good. As we all know, Resident Evil came out about 30 years ago, 1998. Oswell was the creator of the Umbrella Corporation, co-founder, T-Virus, super soldiers, right? The whole shebang, illegal virus mutations. And we're gonna get into the comments soon. A lot of people seem to be upset about the direction of this film, but you know, critiques, movie gamers in general, when it comes to adaptations, are never really satisfied. But let's continue.
Yeah, I mean, he has a point. It still kind of looks like ass, though, to me. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything. It doesn't look like... It looks weird. It just looks off to me. I don't get where they're taking it.
Look, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but
Also, he's a medic. He's like a mail carrier for medical devices based off of my knowledge. So again, this is from the perspective of some random guy on the outbreak, the night of the outbreak. He's a mail carrier for medical devices.
some things
have
happened.
He appears to be on a farm.
I'm in like a seriously f***ed up situation right now.
Yeah.
He's getting himself one of them old-fashioned rifles.
So yeah, obviously the director's trying to follow some adjacent similarities to the actual games itself. They say this is a totally new direction happening earlier in the story of Raccoon City on the night of the outbreak. It's not really following any specific games. It's just the random POV of a particular guy, random guy, metacarrier, but you see he's trying to grab keys, you know, get a particular or complete a particular objective, but then yeah.
Oh, so he gets drugged
There's
under.
a chance that we might not get to talk to each other.
Yo, what is this? Again, I saw the memes.
Hell
This
is
looks
this,
like a
my
fat
ga-
dude
my
with the
dude?
white skin from Dune.
It does, doesn't it? It looks like it looks like the fat dude from Dune. Dune. Duke Harkonnen. It looks like fucking. Look at this. Look at. Look at this. Look at
Like,
this.
what is this?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He looks like fucking Duke Harkonnen from Dune. He does. He looks like Duke Harkonnen from Dune. Look at this shit. Almost identical. What the hell? Why is there just a fat zombie? Why is this zombies just
The fat
down here in
version
the
of
sewers like
Professor
this?
X. What are we doing here? Clearly, he's gotten too much of the T virus coursing through his system.
Oh.
Right. A lot of people didn't like this bit right here. This is supposed to be like the mutant blob of people joined together by T-virus zombie, let's say. In a hospital.
I just wanted you to know.
Rolled over police car. Oh yeah. Yeah. I just gotta say,
Damn, that'd be terrifying.
I like the direction. Obviously, you're not going to get everything you want from any video game to movie adaptation because, of course, well, gamers and people who watch and read comic books and just play video games in this nature are nitpicky as so, of course, anything. But
We kind of
I gotta say, I
are,
like the
aren't
general
we?
direction. I mean, good God, like this.
We kind of are, aren't we? We're kind of like. Also, if it seems like it was a little bit of an abrupt change from the previous topic, it's because like. Let me just say this: I was wanting to get away from like the really sad shit going on. But what was going on with TV reviews was honestly kind of depressing, and I was just like, yeah, I'd like to let's watch something that's less depressing.
This has got to be scary.
This is like
and here's a note
they
from
are
the
kind of
director
nitpicky.
himself. Zach Kreger said on his Resident Evil movie, "I wanted this movie to tell the story of what would happen if some idiot like me were dropped into the world of a Resident Evil game. So Austin plays not some badass with combat experience like Leon, but just an average dude that makes his experience of moving through this hellscape way more interesting to me than someone who's psychologically equipped." And yeah, I just gotta say, I like it. You know.
Yeah. That actually does not sound terrible, like a terrible
it's
idea.
Probably a little bit exaggerated. I don't know. Listen, the Resident Evil movies and the IP itself has been very confusing to me. Sort of.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this with that, like, I really did. I think I don't really know how I like the original Resident Evil movies. With what's her name? I forget what her name is, but it was with her, and I like it's so confused. It was so weird. So weird.
With some of the, I guess, the branching off of the story, you know, from like Leon and Umbrella Corporation and the STARS team and all that. But I just gotta say, I think this is gonna be good. They're translating it to a wider audience, so you know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
It's basically a regular damn Joe Schmo.
Looks like
Sorta.
they took a random zombie movie script and slapped Resident Evil on it. All right, so that's the top comment. Another comment said, this isn't Resident Evil. This is a zombie movie adopting the Resident Evil title. You can't make all new characters and a story, then slap the Resident Evil name on it and say it's Resident Evil. Mind you, though, they're kind of getting ratioed. Someone said Resident Evil 2, 7, and Outbreak would like a talk, right? And they've shown it back by saying, and how many years did it take to change the story? This was a 90s game that took over 20 years to create something new and fresh to continue with the Resident Evil franchise without burnout. Also, read the AI note attached to fully understand. So they're arguing, right? They're arguing. Let's go back here. Right here, someone says, looks like Mr. X let himself go. I mean, good God. What is this supposed to be? I don't know. Listen, I didn't play all the Resident Evil games. I know there's fanatics out there who are like experts on this shit. So explain to me what that is. Someone else said, looks good, but feels like Resident Evil title was just slapped on. Someone said, this ain't it. Why do these filmmakers agree to make adaptations but don't respect the source material? Now, I will say this, just to give Zach grace here, right? His name is Zach Kreger. This is an adaptation, right? And filmmakers often want to have wide appeal based off of the general public. They need to make money, essentially, right? So it's not going to always be specifically adapted or a one-to-one parody of what we saw in the video games. Additionally, it's a trailer. It's a trailer. So, I mean, what do you expect? We don't know how long.
We don't know what's going to change once the full movie comes out. And I can get that. I might actually want to watch the movie when it comes out just to see if I can laugh at it or not. Like, it does not look bad to me. It looks weird, but the previous Resident Evil movies also looked weird. So this is going to be a situation where your regular nobody is in the middle of Raccoon City during the outbreak. Here's the real question, though: will he meet other survivors? That's what I want to know. Surely he's not the only person still alive in Raccoon City.
Showing the most creepy, fucked up parts of the entire. Again, by the way, this is a new story from the Resident Evil universe, from the POV of a random guy who is a medic courier. He was delivering, I guess, meds to some random family house on a farmhouse, and he got caught up in this entire thing. That makes
sense. He was delivering medication to a farmstead out there in the boonies. That makes sense, because if it's some old people living there in that house, which it kind of does look like an old people house, ironically, or is it unironically? Whatever. Like, they aren't able to get around very easily. They'd probably be stuck there on the farm for the most part. So, like, you probably end up going there. You probably had to go there because they literally just had to have the stuff delivered.
So, yeah. I mean, look at the scene here. Someone says, please, please, please do not let this be Leon S. Kennedy. Of course, it's not going to be fucking Leon. Leon has something to do with this. Apparently, Leon, I think this happened months before Leon even entered the fray. Correct me if I'm wrong, you know?
Really?
I do want to know, where's everybody else? Like, he's running in a city. I don't see anybody else.
Right?
Is this like,
where is everybody?
I guess he went to a farm to deliver some medication, and then, you know, by the time he got back to the city trying to get back to help, maybe so many people have been infected already that everybody are basically infected with the T virus. Just to clarify, for a lot of people who are not familiar with the Resident Evil universe, they're not really zombies per se in the traditional way, where they're just birds running around slow and shit. They can actually be pretty fast, and they're infected with something called the tyrant virus, although there are many different mutations of the tyrant virus, also known as the T virus, and depending on the variation of the said quote-unquote zombie that is infected with the virus, basically there are scaling levels of intelligence. So certain mutants actually can talk and have access to intelligence, and some may not. They're just like totally like flesh-eating traditional zombies with maybe flickers of intelligence. It just depends, right? Just depends. One person said, this goddamn shot, oh, I'm so ready right here, right? They say, it's so funny, people going, creepy. Oh, but this doesn't feel like the Resident Evil or like Resident Evil.
It's weird, but it's also kind of creepy, and I actually do kind of like
name drop Umbrella, because everything about this is RE already. I think, in my opinion, I don't know. This is just a trailer. Hopefully they show.
It makes me think more of John Carpenter's The Thing. It makes me think of more of that than Resident Evil, but it could be Resident Evil because Resident Evil has done similar stuff. So,
more
let me be fair.
Not just like weird blobs of, I guess, faded human beings stuck together. I mean, I'd like to actually see some really jarring shit on screen, knowing how disturbing Resident Evil can be. Someone said, oh hell nah, again. This is crazy. What is this?
No,
And here we
right,
have some
what
more
is
direct
that?
screenshots. I mean, this kind of reminds me of Silent Hill a little bit, in the hospital, or
Yeah.
you know, medical facilities, red blood everywhere, very creepy. I think this actor might be definitely a good casting for this position. This is a creepy ass. Still, yeah, I'm not too sure about this. This could have been the people living adjacent to the
looking pretty-
farmhouse he was visiting, or the farmhouse itself. I don't know.
That could be
but
the
yeah,
case.
This definitely is giving me a lot of creepy, jarring Silent Hill type vibes. What I'm getting is Silent Hill, The Walking Dead, Resident Evil, etc. You know, also from the scene.
Good point.
I still consider myself a major.
It's looking like that. This is, by the way, this is Mori. Mori. Check out Mori for yourself. Getting kind of, just a tiny bit bored. Bored is starting to creep in again, just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. Forgot the words of the song, damn it. Ah! Valve is making Microsoft panic. Radio broadcasts horrified the entire background. Oh, I forgot about this. This is somebody I want to give a shout out to. This guy, I was a big fan of this guy when I was younger. He originally did gaming videos as I do, but eventually he decided to move away from gaming videos. He got tired of it. I guess I can understand that. Nobody can really stick to that for very long usually. Unlike me, I'm like, I'm a hardcore gamer through and through. So like, this is Jordan Go to Sleep. At some point he used to make, first he made gaming content, doing gaming reviews, that sort of thing, but then he moved on because he realized he had creative talent. He had talent in making art. He was, rather than being a straight up gamer, he was an artist. So what did he do? He moved on to doing like he did to doing art sort of these sort of art videos. Artsy fartsy stuff. And he basically make these narratives. This is so amazing, man. 8 freaking years. This is arguably like one of those ones that like made him blow up. One of those videos. This is my house. I just want to show you guys what the
Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful, carefree, great day. I'm having a great day. In fact, I just bought a bunch of brand new things for my house.
This is the sort of thing he loved doing.
This is my house.
He was very big on like
the front door, but if I stick out my second
horror.
tongue, I can almost reach inside.
Oh, so wrong.
There is another entrance to my house. Come on in.
So Jordan is was a really big fan of making it's basically horror content. He loved doing claymation and what is it? I don't think you technically call it stop motion. Because like, oh shoot, I'm getting a call. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oops. Sorry. Apparently I'd I'd essentially turned the Wi-Fi off on like my phone and stuff so that I could like keep bandwidth, and apparently my mother decided instead of calling me straight up, she'd call me on Messenger. Ain't that wonderful? Ain't that just great? Ain't that just fantastic? Just fantastic. Yeah. I love her, but she has anxiety, so it's fucking weird.
I have a lot of things in my house.
What is that supposed to be? Yeah, he also loved doing like making interpretive stuff, you know.
This is where I keep this thing. This is where I keep this thing. This is where I keep these things. And this is where I keep the food. Oh, the food.
Before you start getting worried, all this stuff is like it's stuff he got around the house. Or no, all this stuff is pretty much stuff he got from things like Goodwill, okay? Like and pretty sure like any of the actual food, it's either actually fake or he like I don't know, dipped it in managed to get his hands on a tub of red wax, which but like it won't hurt the food. Fun fact, red preservative wax does not hurt the food like that. It won't hurt it. And he can put it all back the way it originally was.
So tasty.
So I'm pretty sure it's all just fake, you know?
It almost makes me hungry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch all of this. So, but this is just my point I'm trying to show you guys. This is he up until 3 years ago, he was still making content. He was still like making, at least trying to keep up with making videos. But now, I honestly thought the guy had just completely stopped making content, but no. If we go to his Patreon, I don't pay for Patreon, by the way. I use the free version. He's still going. Only this time, what he's doing in the background is he's making his own video games. He literally from scratch, like himself. He's made music, he's making games. Like, just within the last month, he's been, like, keeping up with making content. Yeah. Well, in the last couple of months, I should say, actually. Latest post. Last month. Last month or the month before. I'm not going to play just in case he's going to be copyrighting it. I wouldn't want to accidentally steal his music. But look at it. Look at it. Look at it. And yeah, he's making his own video game. And I'm sure he's been at it for a while now. Looks like it might be, I don't know, related to the little universe he was building on his channel. Pretty sure that's what was happening.
I'm not gone. I'm still here. Here's a short clip. You can go back. This is the end. The last time I'll ever try to play with time. This is the end.
Man, this is amazing. This is nostalgic. This made me. I'm doing this myself. There's like I did. As far as I'm aware, the dude probably wouldn't even have the money to the cash to pay me anyway because he's a normal person, you know. He has his own shit to do. I just wanted to promote this guy, even if his content is old. This guy was my jam. This guy's like, I loved the stuff he was, that he did. I was there from like the first, I was there at like right around his first videos, okay? I was fucking there. I was there literally since this video. This one. This is my house video. That was literally, I was right. I was watching his stuff right around the time that he first posted this video there. And it honestly sucks that he never posted again. Because, like, God, this is so nostalgic to me. This hits so many, like, I'd honestly forgotten the guy existed until just recently. But I just wanted to promote this dude. Like, check his stuff out. If you have the money and you actually want to see, I don't know, where he goes, or if he goes further with his stuff, like, I don't know, go and support him if you have the spare cash for that. If you don't, then it's just whatever. But it's just a whole bunch of something. I just wanted to give it. I wanted to give the guy some attention because honestly, he deserves it after having left. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there is that. I think I'm going to play something. There's a new repo, like, there's a new repo update coming out in the next couple of days. I'm looking forward to doing. Maybe I'll hop on right around then. My nose is itching like crazy. My God. Ah. My nose is itching like mad. For some reason. But Repo is going to be getting a big new update here in a couple days. I'm looking forward to that. I intend to stream that when the update is released. I think we're just gonna play some Halo. That's pretty good. I don't really have anything else I'd want to play right now, unless I played like some Batman, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather keep that for its own individual stream, like I usually do. So let's just play some Halo. Halo. Ooh. Let's play some Halo. Ooh. 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 Gameplay. Game capture is where it needs to be. Why it's shrunk like that, I don't know, but it shrunk. It shrunk. A little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. There you go. Yeah, I think that looks right. There you go. Now the mobile has it. Now the mobile has it. Now the mobile has it. Yes. Check the filters real quick for it. Check the filters just so that it don't blast my ears, anybody's ears out. Yeah, I think it's fine. That's fine. That is all right. All right, all right. Let us begin. All right. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. I should I need to figure out. I need to figure out how to get the audio. Talk. Push to talk. Sure. There we go. There we go. Now they can't hear me. You can't hear me. That'll be good for that. Be good for that. Let us begin. I figure I might as well just activate the push to talk thing just so that they can't hear me jabbering on to you guys. Gonna be good. Ooh, it's a Halo 4 map too. That means I get to run. I get to run. I prefer games where I get to run because it allows me to be a little bit more mobile, you know? Allows me to get around better. Slayer. No. Infinity Slayer.
Eliminate the enemy team.
Ow, fuck, ow, fuck, ow, fuck. Damn it, you motherfucker. Who's shooting at me? One of them blues. Ow. Oh, come on. I only got one slash in. You motherfucker. Bastard got that fucking VR. Gotta kill. Well, I got him. Got him. I got him. Question is, can I get this grenade before I die? Yes, yes I can. Cool. It helped, even though they kind of technically stole my kill, but I do that anyway, so... I do that myself, so I don't blame them. Are they? Ooh, pulse grenade. Those are good ones. Give me them bitches. Give me them motherfuckers. Give me them motherfuckers. Come on. Fucking break. Give me a chance, man. Give me a chance. I don't have any chances to really do much about that. Oh my god. Sniper rifle. Someone else is gonna get the sniper rifle, isn't they? Go get that. You ain't gonna have it. Ain't gonna let you have it. Fucking die. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Yep, someone else got the fucking sniper rifle. You motherfucker. Oh, I still got him though. How do I get the points for the sword kill? That sniper. Give me that sniper. Give me that sniper. Give that motherfucker to me. Give me that sniper. Or if I don't at least get to kill one of these guys with the sniper rifle, I'm gonna be pissed. Yes. Oh my god. I hate when that happens. This motherfucker. Die, bitch. Die. Come on, you. You motherfucking asswipe. No way. I actually got him. Huh. I actually got his ass. Cool. That fucking thing. Ow, 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 ow. Out the fucking way. Out the fucking way. Out the fucking way. Wait. Got kill assist. Good. Still getting kill assists, but that's fine. There, where's the blue? Where's the blue? Where's the blue? Ow, fuck, ow, fuck, ow, ow, man. Yeah, there's no difference in loadouts. Come on, dude. Give me a break. Let's got the sniper already. Okay, then. Fine. That's fine. I'll still take the pulse grenades. Energy sword. Sniper over there. Can I get this energy sword before someone else? No, my buddy getting. Buddy's getting it then. But he's taking it. I actually get a kill like that? If I can get the sniper, I'm gonna be accelerated. At least I got that kill. Shit, but one of them's got like a flat cannon. Carrying plasma cannon, flat cannon, and whatever. Damn it. Damn you. Blue armored guy. About to die or not. This is probably also the flat, that dude with the flat cannon. Oh, I stuck him! I stuck him! Oh. Oh my god, I've never been able to actually do that well. I usually, that was a lucky throw. I'm never that good. Shit, fuck, how damn it. Ah! Out the fucking way, out the fucking way, out the fucking way! Survived. Come on. I hadn't changed grenades.
Lost the lead.
Oops. Change grenades.
Lost the lead.
I'm surprised I'm actually managing to keep up this fucking well. Son of a bitch. Oh, come on. I'm not that I'm usually that fucking bad actually, but I'm not that bad this match. No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. Why? I'm probably gonna be the reason we lose this match. More than likely. There it went. Yep. I said it. I said it. There it goes. I mean, at least I gave as good as I got, okay? I gave as good as I got. I don't do that good usually. I'm usually absolute ass at the game, so like, I kept up this time. I kept up this time. That was a good man. Good one. Good going. I kept up this time. I'm surprised. That don't usually go that well. Sound effect was. What does that sound effect mean? Alright, come on, you sacks of shit, load in. Join the fucking game. I, like, the fact that I managed to stick that dude with a grenade, I'm impressed I actually managed to land that. I never land, like, actual grenade blows at range like that. That impressed me. Yeah, Halo 3 map. I don't get to sprint, whatever. Let's see if the map will give me an advantage.
Slayer.
Got one. I don't know how I managed to get a grenade behind the box, but he got the grenade behind that box. And that's just my rotten luck. I am absolutely horrible at this now because of the map and shit, because I fell off. Come on!
Security restrictions, all transit, new orbital facilities, and the Keto elevator base facility.
Gain the lead.
We appreciate your possession of firearms at any orbital facility is strictly prohibited.
Gain the lead.
All base camp attendees.
so annoyed. That's frustrating. Like, oh my god, that was annoying. Super frustrating. You do not see me from all the way the fuck over there.
Gain the lead.
Guess I got an assist kill. Whatever. At least I got him. I got your ass. What is up with that fucking vision there, you know? How are they able to see me from so far away? Like, oh my god. I struggle at a distance like that. One of our buddies. One. I only got 2 kills, but that's fine. I basically like. Oh, I basically stopped because. Oh, did I actually get a headshot in that? Did I actually get a headshot with that last kill? Oh. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna end this here, guys. I kind of need to because like I'm like my boredom is reaching new heights, and it's like at this point I really don't have much else to do. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. Check out some of the channels we watched. I missed Jordan Goes to Sleep as a channel. I miss it. That it was such a good channel. They did so much good stuff. Then he just stopped, and it's like, man. Like, he was so creative. You don't see people with that level of creativity these days. But yeah. Thank you all. Check out some of my other stuff. Like the video, because apparently that's how the algorithm works now. I think. Pretty sure that's how it works now. Alright, that's what I heard. Check everything out. Go and check out the channel. Check out Jordan Goes to Sleep. Check out Leaflet and Sorry. Make good stuff. Or Jordan used to make good stuff, but Leaflet still makes good stuff. So yeah. Thank you all. I'll see you all next one. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.